the home of Tennessee's best newscast. This is News Channel 11 This Morning.
Thank you for waking up with News Channel 11 and ABC Tri-Cities on this Monday. I'm Sydney Cameron.
And I'm Casey Marler. Smiles in Unicoi this morning, where Clarence's Drive-In is back open for business. Last month, an accidental fire destroyed the business on Unicoi Drive. The fire shook the community, who has enjoyed the restaurant for decades.
Now, just weeks later, the owners have reopened at a new location just down the street.
And News Channel 11 is in your corner. Allie Hines joins us live at Clarence's as they open their doors this Monday morning.
Good morning, guys. Yes, we are here at Clarence's Drive-In.
It is so great to see them back open, and a lot of people came together, as you just heard her say, to make that happen.
And is it any wonder why it's so popular? When you hear the kind of respect they have for the community, it reciprocates back to the business, and they're going to throw those doors open, and that place is going to be one busy breakfast joint coming up later this morning.
Oh, yeah, definitely. And it looks like it's going to be a good morning to head out the door to breakfast.
Yes, it is, Jeremy, at least for one more day.
That's right, hot cup of coffee.
Sounds like we have to get outside and enjoy today before it all goes away.
Yeah, one more day, and then we get a little winter coming later on this morning. Thanks, Jeremy.
Time now is 6:05, and today fire and EMS services in the city of Bristol, Virginia will be back in the spotlight.
Earlier this year, city leaders considering cutting firefighter positions to deal with the city's $100 million worth of debt. Also this morning, a Christmas candlelight vigil.
New this morning, an organization that helps provide thousands in our region with free medical care is heading to Puerto Rico for a second time. The remote area medical clinic says it is now looking for volunteers for the trip. Since Hurricane Maria, RAM has shipped 63,000 pounds of supplies to Puerto Rico. Some volunteers are already on the island holding medical, dental, and vision clinics. Organization President Stan Brock says they will continue to aid Puerto Rico throughout the next year. If you would like to volunteer, head over to ramusa.org.
New this morning.
If you are just joining us this morning, a man in Greenville is now facing charges after he ran a stop sign and almost hit a child as he led police on a chase. Greenville police say officers tried to pull over Bobby Fillers on Hankins Street, but say he would not stop. Police say Fillers sped through a parking lot and then along Snaps Ferry Road. Investigators say he almost hit a child and two others. He's facing charges for evading arrest and reckless endangerment.
The Tennessee Bureau of Investigation.
Time now 6:08, and big changes could be coming to one of the nation's largest insurers.
It could affect your health insurance.
I'll tell you about the $69 billion deal between CVS and Aetna next in your Right Now News.
Right Now News, brought to you by Toyota.
CVS Pharmacy is going to buy insurance giant Aetna in a roughly $69 billion deal. The deal is expected to help the drugstore chain provide more health care and keep a key client. When you look at the numbers, you can really see why. CVS runs more than 9,700 drugstores and over 1,000 walk-in clinics. Aetna provides insurance to about 22 million people, so this could bring in a lot of new customers to CVS. Reports of a possible deal between the two companies surfaced about 2 months ago, and CVS is actually going to pay about $200 in cash and stock for each Aetna share.
I'm taking a look at some of your other top headlines.
Now, Storm Team 11 meteorologist Jeremy Eisenzoff.
At 6:13 now on a Monday, Johnson City Ford Umbrella Giveaway winner Tiffany Ryans. Congratulations, Tiffany. Come on down and get your free umbrella. You're going to need it tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon will be quite wet.
Very nice. And then you might have to pull that umbrella out again if there are some snow showers on the weekend. I don't know about you all, but I like to use the umbrella sometimes when the snow is really coming down. Does that make sense?
I just like to just let it hit me in the head. No. I like snowfall.
All right, see, okay, so I'm a woman, so I have to think about these things, right?
Yes,
so,
I understand completely.
Right, so once the snow hits my hair, then it melts, and then my hair gets frizzy.
A little curly.
Yeah, we can't have that.
No.
No, so I have to use an umbrella or a hood or something like that so that that doesn't happen.
It doesn't undo what you've already done.
Yeah, I mean, when you go to the hairdresser every 2 weeks and you're paying about $50.
Yeah, you want to take care.
Yeah, you have to go the extra mile.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. That's
like
why
how
it's
he-
easy being a guy.
I like how he
No
is just
dispute
over
here.
there.
I don't know what to say because I just want to say I know,
know,
Sydney, and
Just
but
listening to me makes me feel appreciated, Casey.
That's what we're
all
here
I
for.
ask
That's what we're here. We're
That's
just an
it.
ear.
Yeah.
That's all. Going to see some snow this weekend, though.
And cold weather.
All right. Thanks, Jeremy.
Well, it was a big night in Washington.
Now, 5 were honored at the Kennedy Center. A look at who is making history next on News Channel 11 and ABC Tri-Cities.
The Kennedy Center honored 5 new honorees yesterday.
It was the 40th ceremony. Among those honored was Norman Lear. He's the man behind 70 sitcoms like All in the Family, Sanford and Son, and The Jeffersons. LL Cool J made history as the first rapper to receive a Kennedy Center honor. He is also the youngest recipient.
Lionel Richie, Gloria Estefan, and legendary dancer Carmen de Lavalade were also honored at last night's ceremony. President Donald Trump did not attend. Disney Pixar's Coco topped the U.S. box office once again this weekend.
No new major blockbusters were released over the weekend. The animated comedy.
Football broke out its best moves this weekend when it came to touchdown celebrations. Take a look. The Jaguars took a little free throw shot. The Ravens also in the spirit, playing a little tug of war right there. A fun weekend on the football field, and I'm too busy trying to look at what they're doing to read the script. In Detroit's Silverdome, still standing after an implosion attempt yesterday. The stadium used to be home to the Lions. Explosions went off yesterday morning. The stadium is actually located in Pontiac, Michigan. The city's mayor says some of the charges did not go off, but the construction company in charge of the implosion says the explosives did break the stadium's steel beams like they were supposed to, and that the building will collapse. Now it's just a matter of when. You know, that's a little bit anticlimactic.
A big time anticlimactic. Saw some Detroit Lion fans out there, remembering the glory days of the Pontiac Silverdome, and they hit the button and it didn't fall to the ground.
I mean, it's like you don't want to see the stadium go down, but if it's going to go down, you want to actually see it go down,
That's
right?
right. You know what? And then there's some that would say the tough old dome is still standing against all odds. So we'll see when it collapses.
Yeah, we'll have to keep a check on that. Well, a community staple in Unicoi is back open for business.
But it has a new home for now. Allie Hines takes us live as the doors to Clarence's drive-thru open in Unicoi. That's next. You're watching News Channel 11 and ABC Tri-Cities this morning.
Just weeks ago, an accidental fire destroyed Clarence's drive-in on Unicoi Drive.
Now, just weeks later, the community staple is back open at a new location just down the street. Allie Hines is live this morning as they open their doors to hungry customers. Good morning, Allie.
Good morning, guys. Yes, we are here in Unicoi.
It is just great to see them back open. Folks in there enjoying breakfast, just amazing.
Just a couple of weeks after they were forced out because of that fire at their original location, and now the restaurant is full again. And everybody in Unicoi happy, and not only for the owners, for the employees, but also because they get that breakfast again. Get those biscuits and gravy.
Oh, yeah, definitely. It took a lot of people to make it happen. And hey, if you haven't had breakfast this morning, you can head on out there right now. I saw some empty seats. Maybe not for long.
Not
though.
for long, no doubt about that. Great day to head out to Clarence's, as Sydney just said. Sunny skies ahead. Tomorrow, though, a different story. A check of your weather coming up.
Right Now News, brought to you by Toyota.
Tensions continue to run high in the Central American nation of Honduras, where violent protests are happening. It comes after the country's presidential election. The opposition is accusing the president of manipulating the vote count, which he denies. A recount of thousands of disputed votes is underway right now. Representatives of the dueling candidates are on hand to observe that. At least one protester was shot during the chaos. The government has ordered the arrest of anyone disobeying the country's curfew. Constitutional rights in the country have also been suspended amid the unrest.
Off to a clear start.
Take advantage of today.
A lot of people are going to be outside while they still can be.
I'll be one of them. Well, a major tax overhaul could be on the president's desk by Christmas.
Republicans are calling it a victory for the middle class. A look at what it could mean for you next on News Channel 11 and ABC Tri-Cities. This morning, we're learning more about the tax overhaul.
Brooke Silva Braga, CBS News, New York.
What we know for sure is the weather is a little chilly this morning.
Now, Storm Team 11 meteorologist Jeremy Eisenzoff.
It's going to stay cold. Longer term, cold between now and almost up and through Christmas for the next couple of weeks.
Man, look at those highs on Saturday and Sunday.
Good day to get out and enjoy, right?
Yeah, those are the high temperatures,
Yeah,
too.
you're
So that
funny.
means it might hit 33 for a minute.
Well,
Right?
our temperature this morning is going to be our high temperature over the weekend.
Wow.
Just to get a little
See that.
perspective.
Man, and it was
Gradual
pretty
decline.
cold, and I actually had to turn on the defroster. It was like a really slick sort of frost on my
Yeah.
car this morning, a little different than what we have been seeing.
Yeah.
So, December's here. Just have to embrace it.
You know, I talked about the shovel earlier, but first order of business getting the ice scraper
Yeah.
and the brush for the car.
Yeah. You mean you don't keep one in your car year round?
No, I throw that bad boy in the back of the garage with the rest of the junk. I gotta dig it out.
Man, you're
Might
like,
find some fun stuff right before Christmas too that I can repack. Give it back for a gift.
You can't say that, Casey.
have you ever re-gifted something? I have.
What's that? Oh yeah, I got a whole attic full of stuff that's ready to be regifted at any time.
I re-gifted a book to my sister because her birthday is 2 days after Christmas, and she looked at
Christmas,
this.
baby. Oh,
Yeah.
no, that's not nice.
She was,
So you
I was
opened
young.
it.
I was young.
Opened it.
It was a book. I was like,
Listen,
repackaged it. Happy birthday.
If you have a
sis.
Christmas
She called me out on
birthday,
it.
that's not nice. You got to give them a
know.
separate
I
gift,
was like
coming
8.
from someone
just like
who
anybody
knows.
else with a birthday.
Yeah, you know. I'm
Yeah.
gonna re-gift something for you.
That's
this
right,
year.
Jimmy. You want one big gift or two small ones?
I want 2 big gifts.
That's asking for a lot.
All right, gift of snow coming up this weekend.
Yes.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Jeremy.
Well, how about this? Just weeks ago, there was a 6-figure winning lottery ticket sold in Greenville. That'd be a nice birthday present for Jeremy.
And Saturday's drawing turned out another. Your good news and holiday fun next.
The normal hustle and bustle of the Johnson City Mall was a bit calmer yesterday.
It's called Sensitive Santa. The annual event gives children with special needs the opportunity to meet the man himself.
They don't necessarily understand what you're going through, but here, you know, everybody's really understanding.
Mall officials say about 70 children came out Sunday for the event, a number they hope continues to grow.
I love that story, and I'm sure it will grow in the years to come. And if you still have some shopping to do or need to drop a note to Santa at the Johnson City Mall, it's also a great place to help out the Salvation Army's Angel Tree event. And this is your last week to do so. All you have to do is pick a name off the tree, shop for your angel, and drop off the unwrapped gifts. You have to return those gifts by this Friday, though, December 8th.
Saturday's winning numbers were 28, 30, 32, 36, 58 with a Powerball of 6.
Man, what would it be like if it was the same person?
Man, $250,000 right before Christmas.
Kind of sweet.
What are the odds?
We are going to take a look at your top stories after the break.
Allie Hines joins us live from Clarence's Drive-In in Unicoi as they reopen at a new location.
Well, looking at a nice...
Right Now News, brought to you by Toyota.
The United States and South Korea have started their biggest ever joint Air Force exercise. Hundreds of aircrafts are taking part in it, including 24 stealth jets. Today, South Korea's defense ministry said the drill will improve their capabilities in wartime. About 12,000 U.S. military personnel are participating in that 5-day drill. The drill is taking place a week after North Korea test launched its most powerful intercontinental ballistic missile that puts most of the U.S. within range. North Korea not happy with the exercises, saying it could lead to nuclear war at any moment.
Good morning. We are here at the new location of
Today, fire and EMS are...
Now, Storm Team 11 meteorologist Jeremy Eisenzoff.
But obviously, 60s now and 30s later this week.
Man, you have to get ready for it.
Yes.
Gonna be chilly. but not today. The important thing is today is going to be nice to get out and continue this weather we've been having.
Yes, it is.
One day at a time. We'll worry
That's
about the
how
snow
you have
later
to
this
do
week.
it.
That's all the time we have. We'll see you back here tomorrow morning at 4:30 a.m.